Welcome to another toy hunt. I'm at Inns Point, which is located here in Hong Kong. In my opinion, one of the best and most popular shopping complexes for action figures and toys. So they sell brand new, second hand, some classics and some vintage toys. And this place is pretty much well known for their SH Figuarts, the brand made by Tamashii Nations Bandai. So you'll find a lot of the Dragon Ball, Star Wars and Avengers characters. So now let's take a look at the rest of their SH Figuarts on display. And currently I do realize a lot of their Avengers SH Figuarts have lowered in prices. So as well as some of the latest releases like the Avengers Endgame, you also find a lot of the older ones from Age of Ultron, Iron Man. You also find more Avengers figures from Hot Toys and Marvel Legends. And probably their most popular one is for their SH Figuarts Dragon Ball. So you find a lot of the new ones as well as some of the old classics, which of course have a very high price now. So not just SH Figuarts, every time there's a new Marvel Legends, they will have them displayed here as they do with the Fantastic Four wave. So not just the Marvel Legends Hasbro, from time to time you'll find some classics from the Toy Biz line. Of course you'll notice a lot of action figures are randomly placed in one glass cabinet. That's because each one is individually rented out to, so the seller will place all their new items, old items in one area. Those are the ones that are out of their boxes, of course are second hand, but sometimes you'll find some new releases out of their boxes as the seller is just trying to save space, but be sure to check on the quality before purchasing. One of the main recommendations is for LEGO fans, as this mall has a couple of shops selling a lot of the brand new as well as the old classic box sets. And you also find a lot of the individual characters displayed in these glass cabinets for you to purchase. And here's another LEGO store with a lot of the characters, as well as some of the custom lights for more awesome displays. So on to another store, and this one has a lot of the vintage action figures and car sets. And other stores with box figures as well as more displays in their glass cabinets. You also find a lot of custom made action figures. So a lot of the accessories for the likes of SH Figuarts, as well as plenty of head sculpts for Hot Toys. So as well as glass cabinets, sometimes you'll find stores with stacks of action figures just displayed outside the shop, so you can run through them. But one thing I do want to mention, however, is sometimes when you look at the prices, if they're too good to be true, they could actually be bootleg versions. Some of these Marvel selects don't look exactly like the ones I see from the legit ones. But of course that doesn't make this whole mall selling a lot of bootlegs. Most of them, if not 90% of the shop, do in fact sell legit action figures. And we managed to find some of the high-end replicas for the Avengers characters. And there are a couple of stores selling car models, from Hot Wheels to Tomica, and I managed to find a classic Batmobile. This was actually made in 1989, so it's a very interesting pickup. And this is what I like about Inns Point, is another unexpected find, one of the NECA figures for the Crow. And just more and more action figures displayed in their glass cabinets, which will contain a lot of the Marvel and DC characters. So I think that's about it for today's toy hunt and for 2019. Thanks for watching and see you next time.